Hi everyone. So welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today we will discuss about a interesting topic that is isoquant. Okay, so the what is isoquant? It is similar to like the indifference curve that we discussed in the previous chapter. What does indifference curve says? It says that the two goods that the consumer wants to consume that provides him maximum utility. All right. So each indifference curve represents a given level of utility. Similarly, isoquant, what does isoquant says? It tells us the combination of two inputs because we are talking about the production where inputs are involved that produces output. So now the isoquant that it is a curve which tells us the combination of those two inputs, that is, let's say two inputs we considered L and K, the labor and capital, and those inputs provide us the produce the maximum output that can be produced using those two inputs is represented by the isoquant. Understood? For example, I'll just take, let's understand with the help of a diagram. Say, let's say on axis we put L, that is labor, and y axis we have capital. And isoquant curve generally looks like this. What does it represent? That is the combination of two inputs, let's say K1 and L1. These two inputs are producing the output, that is Q. And each isoquant. Okay, so there are two multiple combination of good inputs that can produce this output Q1. Okay, it can be produced using K1, L1. It can be produced using K2, L2, right? Similarly, we can have another indifference isoquant, not a indifference curve, isoquant, which is different isoquants produce different levels of output. Understand like this, right? So the above indifference isoquant is the other above isoquant. Being it is producing the Q2 level of output. All right. So that is similarly, we can have another isoquant which can produce another level of output and so on. Okay. So basically, it is the combination of two inputs. Here we are considering those two inputs as L and K that can produce given the combination that can produce given level of output. All right. Given or maximum level of output. We can say maximum level of output. Here we're representing as Q. Okay. So that's about the isoquant. Understand with the help of, let's say we have the production function Q is equal to F, K, and L, a function of capital and labor. That Q is represents the output, and K represents the capital, and L stands for labor. So output is a function of capital and labor. And here we have given a production function table, which represents that how the combination of different two inputs can produce different levels of output. Like we are producing zero from using 1 unit of labor and 2 units of capital, we can produce 3 units of capital, 3 units of output. All right. Now, if we to look at the isoquant, let's say at this level, right, the output 10 can be produced by using L, 4 units of labor and 1 unit of capital. On the other hand, the same level of output, 10 units of output can be produced by using 2 units of labor and 2 units of capital. We can also find out 10 using 1 unit of labor and 4 units of capital can produce 10 units of output. So we can also plot this, right? So basically, what does it mean? We can plot that and get an isoquant in the form that 1 unit of labor and 4 unit of capital, 1 unit of labor and 4 unit of capital can produce this 10 level of output. Second, similarly, 2 units of labor and 2 units of output, 2 units of capital can produce 10 units of output, and 4 units of labor, and 1 unit of capital. Okay. So it can also produce the same level of output. Here Q is 10. Okay. So we get the isoquant with the 10 level of output, 10 units of output. Understand? Similarly, we can also have another, we can consider, let's say 24 level of output, 24, this is 24. And what else? Similarly, we can have another, get another isoquant using the output level 40, 40, right? So this is how we can produce the we can get the isoquants using different units of inputs. All right. So that's all about the isoquant. We will continue the next topic in the next video. Thank you. Stay tuned. Bye bye.